In today's video, I'll show you how I assembled the ENGWE Engine Pro 2.0 electric bike. I received the test unit directly from the manufacturer. If you're interested in buying this model, you'll find special discount codes in the video description. By using my link, you add a small commission to my pocket, which lets me keep growing the channel. Thanks a lot. The ENGWE Engine Pro 2.0 arrived in a truly compact box. This is already the 6th e-bike I've tested, and I've never seen a smaller shipping crate. Don't be fooled by the size though. The parcel is anything but light, so it's smart to ask a second person to help carry it indoors. The bike comes in 3 colors: mountain green, cosmic black, and northern blue. I went for green because it caught my eye the most. A bold yellow or orange is missing from the palette. Those shades would draw even more looks, and I love such colors. The kit also included a travel bag and mirrors. The Engine Pro 2.0 is offered in 250 watt and 750 watt versions and delivers 75 Newton meters of torque. The key part is the torque sensor. It measures microscopic axle flex, compares it with the assist level, and meters motor power precisely. Result? The harder you press the pedals, the more watts you get. Riding feels natural. The 16 ampere-hours battery, 832 watt-hours, is supposed to give up to 110 kilometers of range. We'll verify that out on the trail. On board, you'll find full suspension, hydraulic discs, an 8-speed Shimano drivetrain, and 20 by 4-inch tires, and the frame folds in half. Besides the bike, a charger, front LED lamp, a set of spare bolts, extra brake pads, a toolkit, and a manual that really impresses. Scan the QR code and you land on the maker's channel. You'll have to look up the exact assembly video yourself, and every step is described there and in the booklet in great detail. As usual, I started the build with the bike's front end. First, you undo the front wheel, which is strapped to the frame for transport. Once the wheel is off, I remove the steering lock. Next, I take off the safety ring and fit the folding handlebar in its place. At this stage, I don't tighten it fully, because the bar will need aligning later. Now, I slide in the adjustable steering tube and loosen the bar lock bolts so I can fine-tune freely. Then I peel away more transit braces to reach the tucked handlebar and other parts. Meanwhile, I mount the saddle. Doing it now makes flipping the bike upside down easier later on. The bar comes pre-wired with all the controls and cables. Everything's ready and plugged in, you just drop it into place. I slide the bar in gently, snug the clamp lightly, then dial the angle. Only when I'm sure do I torque the bolts. I still leave the screen protector on so it doesn't scratch during the next steps. Next, I raise the saddle roughly to bar height so it's simpler to roll the bike over. Now I flip the bike upside down. It's best to have a helper here. The whole thing weighs 34 kilograms. Rest the controls on the foam you removed earlier to avoid scuffing the bar or damaging any levers. Now I can safely remove the remaining shipping guards. Then I undo the axle that protected the fork in transit. You may have to break it loose with a wrench first. The real axle that will hold the wheel has a set of washers and spacers. On video, I show the exact order they go onto the hub. Before fitting the wheel, I install the mud guard and front LED lamp. First, I back out the factory screws from the fork crown that hold the fender and lamp. They're tight, so muscle up a bit. First, pass the bolt through a washer, then slide on the LED lamp. Next, feed the whole assembly through the crown mount. On the other side, add another washer, the fender stay, and finally secure everything with a nut. Access is cramped here, so you can remove the lamp reflector first or grab longer tools. I only snug the fender stays for now. Final alignment comes later. Now I pull the plastic spacer out of the brake caliper, carefully slot the front wheel into the fork, making sure the brake disc slips cleanly between the pads. Add the washer and lock nut exactly as shown earlier. After a preliminary tighten, I check that the wheel spins freely and the brakes don't rub. Meanwhile, I strip more transit foam. Notice how well balanced the front wheel is. The aluminium rim spins with zero wobble and almost no resistance. While the bike is still inverted, I fit the pedals. Each pedal is clearly marked L and R, just like the crank arms, and the thread direction is shown too. I start them by hand and only then use a wrench so they seat solidly. With that done, I gently roll the bike back upright, flip out the kickstand and move on. Now, I tighten the front lamp fully, line up the mudguard and finally torque the front axle. Time for the rear mudguard and rack. More work awaits here. First, I strip more packaging, then back out all factory-fitted bolts. They're tight, so I nearly reach for the drill driver. I bolt the rear fender to the frame with a long bolt and a nylock nut. Only finger tight for now so I can fine-tune later. Next comes the rack. It's easiest to start with the outer bolts on both sides. That lets you set the position accurately. Space is tight, so a ratchet with an extension helps. Lastly, I mount the rear LED lamp. It's cramped here because the wiring looms are snug. To seat the lamp cleanly, you need to pry the fender clip a bit, feed the lamp screws through the mounting holes, and on the inside catch them with nuts and tighten firmly. Finally, I tidy the rear light cable and the other leads with zip ties so nothing dangles free. And done. I warmly invite you to watch my first ride impressions series, which you'll find in the linked playlist. The full review of this and other bikes is also in a dedicated playlist. Thanks for watching and see you soon.